All right, Elephant Money Herd, Mr. Fi is back. And this time I'm coming with something that's actually going to make you guys profits. It's time to put Elephant Money, Bank Teller, Forex Shark out of business. Let's get into it. Just want to send a message to Bank Teller of Elephant Money because I've tried to work with this guy in the past when this run up was going on and then there was a ton of sell off. You guys can go check the video history, the things I tried to do to support it. And then once I saw that what was being advertised was bogus, I started coming out, digging a little deeper, and really found out what was going on. Nothing within the system itself, but something that bank tellers certainly could have done to prevent this type of activity. He failed to do it, and he did not want to work with me to do it. Even though I reached out to him and tried to connect on multiple occasions, you'll see how he tried to change the narrative or discuss a different topic as if I'm stupid and can't stay focused. But when it comes to money, I stay very focused, guys. So my whole purpose for getting into this DeFi space is to give us all a safe environment to place our money and earn money on it. We can't do this with Forex Shark products. We can't do it with Bank Teller products. And it's showing it here. Okay, so I'm creating this video again to tell Bank Teller, get your stuff together, bruh, because your herd is migrating away, right? Especially when they start coming to a platform like mine, when they see that they can actually generate yield, when they see they don't have to lock up their capital, when they see that it's kicking out some returns. I mean, we're going to go through a couple comments so you can see for yourself that I'm not making this stuff up. I'm just sharing some information with you, bruh. If you want your system to prosper, let it prosper for the people and stop trying to scam or scrape money off the top, right? If you're going to get paid for it, I know you're getting paid for it. I know you got these bots down here running, making all these buy orders, but clearly people are dumping. That's probably you dumping too, taking all that money. It's probably your bots, 130 out of the 140 that are buying, right? We don't know that, but this right here, these red charts are clear that the things that you have advertised and you push about Elephant Money and how bullish it is and all the complicated systems that you continue to create on it to confuse people, this is the result. You got to stop this guy. So get your stuff together, bruh, before your whole community comes to me. Okay. So I want to start by showing you a comment. Now, this is my boy, Gary Winder. We did not start on good terms. And surprisingly, I mean, I dropped this video, 6 months ago? I told you guys those red flags with Elephant Money were coming, way back here. I saw it wasn't working. I saw you advertise one thing and it did something else. And then once I realized that you weren't willing to stop the bleeding, I knew what was up, right? So I dropped this video and Gary replied like 5 months later. So he did this like a month ago. So he was late to this particular video, but nevertheless, he was still coming in Bank Teller's defense. He's like, maybe Bank Teller is a bit peeved at you for calling his character and his ecosystem into question. Of course, I was calling it into question because I was convinced at this point that he's not legit. He's not legit. His reputation before this, I should have listened to people. I just put it to you like that. People warned me, and I'm like, no, I'm going to give BT a chance. He seems to be an honest and humble guy and all that type of good stuff. Man, this guy scammed me for a minute, but not for long. All right. Uh, that could account for his radio silence because, see, BT cut me off. You know, when I'm having a conversation with him about his product and how he can fix it, he didn't want to hear that. Right. Um, that could account for his radio silence, as you put it. If his intentions with Elephant Money Project are honest and ethical, that is, do you have any positive proof of these accusations? And I mean, all you got to do is watch my videos, guys. It just points in that direction. Or is it just speculative suspicion on your part that he is extracting money from his investors? All right. So I'm not going to read all of this. You guys can always come out to this video, check out the conversation that Gary and I engaged in, and we have talked numerous times over the course of that month since he submitted this. All right. Fast forward about 10 days ago, Gary has started doing more research. The light bulb has started going off over his head, and he has money in Elephant Money, and realizing it's not kicking out like it's supposed to, right? Oh, there was another thing here. I want to see that. Oh, look at this, guys. Something he dropped in his comment. Look at this. Last week, okay. But in order to maintain that rate, it's necessary to deposit $200 every 14 to 15 days. Come on now, guys. Come on, wake up. Wake up. All right. Bank teller wants you to consistently put money into his platform so that he can extract it out of the platform. No system, guys, is not smart. No system should require you to continually put in your capital. And then once you have it in, it's locked up, and it stays locked up, and you still have to feed it. You still have to feed it with a pipe dream that you might be rich in the future. That's not going to happen, people. Not in these scammy systems. It's not going to happen. Okay. Now, check out these Bitcoin wallets that I've launched. All right. You will not be locking up your capital. You can send Bitcoin in, you can take Bitcoin out, and you are going to start generating yield. You hit that marketplace, you're going to start being able to generate even more yield. And I'm talking 100+% per year, right? We like this, not DeFi, but this is giving DeFi rewards without the high risk, without the scam. And it's up to you guys. I'm not even going to get into it. You can check the comments in the video if you want to go check out the site. You can always go out to my channel, get more information. There's tons of videos. There's a Medium article, all for you guys to check out. All right. So some of you guys have started coming over, which is wise. And guess what? Once you start, you're going to put a little money in, and you're going to realize, man, this stuff is paying out far beyond anything I've ever seen, especially in Elephant Money, right? And you are going to simply start extracting your money out of Elephant Money, right? Because if you don't, this is going to continue. Well, it's going to continue anyway. And you're just going to be a participant of that, where your money or the value of your holdings is going to drop. As opposed to Bitcoin. Bitcoin is up. And, you know, I think there'll certainly be a significant pullback before the next all-time high bull run sometime next year, Q3, Q4, something like that. But the thing about this system is that it is in Bitcoin. You don't have to worry about holding a token that's going to lose value, right? And as the price drops, what happens? You can either buy more Bitcoin on your exchange, or your wallet is going to be generating additional yield for you in Bitcoin so that you don't lose when the price does drop, right? It'll either cover your losses or minimize your losses, right? But in all things, this is the king of crypto. this is the asset that you want to hold. So consider this, guys, as opposed to this, a scam token. All right. But anyway, notice how BT pushes his influencers and has all these AMAs and stuff like that, and talk about how sincere he is, just to weep and get you guys to give him your money. Now, my boy Gary Winder, props to you, man, because I love the way you started opening your mind and putting the pieces of the puzzle together. So at one point where he came to bank teller's defense, as many of you other guys did, instead of just following the narrative, following what people say, do your own research, ask questions. And if he's not willing to be clear and concise and give you explanations on what's going on, you get your money up and go. Okay. And actually, for you guys that are interested in elephant money, I warn you, don't put it in at all, because you will lose it. All right. So this is a while after Gary and I had a few exchanges, and he started digging in for himself. And let's see, he said, so he recently started following my stuff with greater level of interest now than ever before, and I am starting to take you a lot more seriously. The funny thing is, guys, I've always been serious. Yeah, I play around and joke in some of my videos, but when I came and hit the DeFi scene, I was 100% serious, because my money's involved. Your money is involved, people, and that's not something that we play with, right? So, but in particular, I've been checking out some of your more recent videos about this yield generating Bitcoin wallet of yours. And so far, I have to admit that I am really liking everything that I'm seeing and hearing about this. And keep in mind, guys, he's hearing about it too, because I'm putting it out there. People that are trying are giving it props. They're seeing how it's yielding for them. About this, relating to what you have been telling us and showing us about what it actually is and how it works exactly. I'm telling you exactly what it is, and it's not complicated. It doesn't have all these different protocols in it, like Elephant Money or Drip or what do you call it? Animal Farm, whatever case, Forex Sharks stuff. Not implementing all that extra additional stuff. We want to keep it simple. It's Bitcoin in, Bitcoin out, and make money with Bitcoin using Bitcoin. Plain and simple. I am quite favorably and seriously impressed by it, and I have been contemplating giving it a go. I've already signed up and registered on the site and created an account. I need to understand a bit better yet, though, before I will be ready to jump in. I can't get this picture out of my head. Look at this, guys. Where BT, Tony Perkins, bank teller, whatever you want to call him, as he likes to call himself, is snaking his arm around our shoulders with a fake, benevolent, and amiable smile on his face, while at the same time sneakily slipping his hand into our pockets to see how much of our money he can steal. I love it. I love it. So he went from this 3 weeks prior to doing some research and putting the pieces of the puzzle together and understanding the concept, understanding what bank teller is really doing, because he's still in the system and he's seeing how it's failing. This right here comment is applies to people like Ray of the Bartertown conglomerate too. I mean, this is exactly what he does. So all you guys that still continue to follow him and support him, yeah, he's gonna be cool with you, but he's gonna sneak that hand down your pocket. You can believe that. All right, so I just posted. No, I just looked at Elephant Money DApp website again with my wallet connected, and the Elephant Treasury token count is treading water at 195 trillion. It should be going up, not down. The token count is in this treasury is just continuing to creep surreptitiously and inexorably downward. He liked them words, boy. As an investor in Elephant Money, this is really annoying and infuriating to keep seeing, And this has been going on over the last 3 months now. Guys, wake up. Wake up. So my boy Gary has awakened, and we welcome you, bruh, into the project because, like I say, you will be blessed. The more you hear about it, the more testimonies you hear of new people coming in and how they're giving it props. It's just going to engage you. And this is for the rest of you guys in the Elephant Money. Now, this for you, bank teller. Bruh, just get your stuff together. All right. Create a platform. If you are as smart and as intelligent as I thought you were, or as people say you are, bruh, build a system that's going to actually kick out yield for people. I did it, right? My site right now is proving it. We're only a little bit over a month in, right? And we're kicking out returns already. No locking up of capital or anything. Get your junk together, bruh, because my project is going to put your project and all the DeFi projects out of business. All right. I got another one. Dabo. I give my apologies first and foremost to Dabo. He dropped this comment, and I kind of remember that icon. Faintly remember the icon. So I had to go back in my history and see the conversations we had in the past, and it hurt me to see that we were in Drip together, and when I was doing my thing on Drip and switched over to Elephant Money, he followed me into Elephant Money. And, for that, I am sorry, brother. And when I pulled out, I wanted you guys to be aware of it as well. But nevertheless, he has finally come and he started. He said, hey, Mr. Five, got started in your system with some money, with some of my Elephant Money futures rewards. So thank God he was able to get some money out, right? Just to diversify a bit, which is good. Working great so far. Your videos gave me the courage to try. All right. And then he had some questions. So my videos gave him that courage. He jumped in, and what is he discovering? He's saying it's working great so far. I dare anyone to come through, try the system, and even consider leaving a negative comment about it. Right? Yeah, every now and then we get comments that say, hey, I'm having this issue, or I'm having that issue, and we resolve it fairly quickly. You can look through the comments and see. But at the end of the day, everyone is generating yield. Everyone is prospering. No one is getting screwed over. No one is locking up their capital, right? All right, guys, come out to my channel. Check it out. I'm telling you, when you come in, you'll probably have tons of questions. So I'm going to just point you. I mean, if you have an interest in your own finances, people, invest some time to do it, to choose where to put your money. You don't have to put it in crypto. You don't have to put it in DeFi, but it is wise for you to take the time to determine how you're going to invest your capital, how you're going to use your capital. So come out to my channel, and I'd say start around this video here with that nice little Lambo in it, right? That'll be a good starting point to start learning about this project. You can always go down to the description, check out the Medium article, go out to either of the sites that are running the software, and you're going to see for yourselves just how powerful this system can be at generating yield for you. And that yield is going to be in Bitcoin. Nothing else. No crap token or anything else. You are going to win. All right, guys. Shout out to you. And bank teller, again, get your junk together. Forex Shark, if you're watching this, you better come up with something stupendous. because, bruh, your system thus far has been lacking. All right, guys. That's all I got for you in this one. We'll holla on the next one. Peace out.